I welcome you all to the NPTEL online certification course on automation in manufacturing. So, we will be starting the lecture 2 of module 1. The outline of the lecture is as follows. At the start of the lecture, we will be studying the definition of mechatronics and related concepts. Then we will study in detail the various disciplines involved in the development of mechatronics based systems and products. After that, we will be taking an example of wristwatch and will study how mechatronics is helping to replace the mechanics. Then various mechatronics based systems will be introduced to you, and then we will conclude the lecture. So, let us begin. Mechatronics is a term coined by Japanese scientists or Japanese engineers in 1969. The term mechatronics has been derived by two basic terms, that is mechanism and electronics. So, mechanism is coming from mechanical engineering and tronics or electronics is coming from the electronics engineering. So, mecha of mechanisms and tronics of electronics that combine together, which makes the mechatronics. So, what is the meaning of mechanisms? So, if you take any machinery, it has various links, various elements, and these elements or links are grouped together which form a mechanism. So, in mechanism, if we apply a force to an element of the system, it will generate motion in the other links, other connected links. It will generate force in other connected links, and that motion which is generated or the forces which are generated are used for our application. In general, a machinery has many such mechanisms which are grouped together and they are used for our intended purpose. Electronics is a branch of engineering, deals with emission, flow and control of ultra fast moving electrons in vacuum or in matter. So, we can say that when ultra fast moving electrons are moving in vacuum or in a matter, we can use these ultra fast moving electrons for transmission of the information. So, electronics provides us the rapid and accurate communication in various devices. That is why fiber optics communication, it is very good example of the electronics application in our day to day life. Well, when we combine the advantages of, or when we use the advantages of the electronics in enhancing the efficiency of mechanisms, then whatever the system which developed, that we called a mechatronics based system. Well, mechatronics has the application of computers nowadays. Basically, computers are used to control the various activities of a mechanical system through electronic circuitry. So, computers are used to program the electronic circuitry, computers are used to model the work parts, computers are used to simulate the systems. So, what are the benefits these mechatronics offer to us? So, the mechatronics provides greater flexibility in terms of the system design, the product design and operation. We can easily redesign the system, we can easily modify the system, we can reprogram the system. The way we are reprogramming in CNC machine tools, the same machine tool can be used for machining of various products. So, for that we have to load different programs to carry out the operation. So, reprogramming is easy, that mechatronics also help us to carry out automatic data collection and reporting. So, we can collect the data through sensors, and that data will be used for report generation, which further be used to take the decisions regarding that manufacturing operation. At our home, we are regularly using mechatronics based system. If you look around, you will find that various systems which are available, like the washing machines, the domestic washing machines. Some of the companies, they are saying that washing machines are intelligent, means they are taking decisions on their own. You need to just put the cloths inside, and all other operations, all other decisions will be taken care by the washing machine itself. So, it has the sensors which are sensing food processing units. Another very common and good example, air conditioners, all are the mechatronics applications at the domestic level. At workplaces, in our institutes, in labs, in offices, we are using computers, printers. For coffee or tea, we are using automated beverage vending machines. All are helping us to enhance our work efficiency. So, mechatronics is very much useful. What are the various disciplines of mechatronics? Mechatronics is a multidisciplinary approach for the product and manufacturing system design. The disciplines are mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, computer engineering, and control engineering. So, we can say the mechatronics is the amalgamation of various branches of engineering together. All these branches of engineering are contributing to develop mechatronics based automated system. All these disciplines are simultaneously being applied in the system design or in the product design. That is why the mechatronics system design approach is called as the concurrent approach or concurrent engineering approach. Mechanical engineering contributes in mechatronics by providing various machines and mechanisms. Electrical engineering, they provide the prime movers. So, we need the electrical energy, and that electrical energy will be converted into mechanical energy, and that mechanical energy will be applied for the intended application, the movement of the various links of the mechanism. So, for that purpose we may need various motors, maybe AC motor or a DC motor, or we may need a servo motor. Electronics engineering is providing the microprocessors which are the brain of the mechatronics system. The electronics engineering, which is also comprising of control engineering, are providing the sensors, actuators, and the control system circuitry. The control engineering is helping in the development of various electronics based control systems to enhance or to replace the mechanics of the mechanical system. So, we will see how exactly this mechatronics is helping to replace the mechanics of the mechanical system in our coming slides. The contribution from computer engineering is in the development of softwares. So, softwares are nothing but a group of programs, group of computer programs, and a program is nothing but a set of instructions written by the developer. The sequence of instruction that need to be followed, by following that set of instruction, that control system or the microprocessor will take the actions. So, when we club together a set of programs, we get a software. So, development of such software is coming from the computer engineering. So, these softwares are required for controlling the hardware of the machine or the mechanism. The computer engineering is not only helping us to control the hardware of a machine or a mechanism, they are also helping us to provide an interface for user friendly interaction with the mechanism or with the machine tool or with the equipment. So, user friendly interaction and control of the equipment is also the advantage, or it is also the function carried out by the computer engineering discipline. So, in addition to these two features provided by the computer engineering, this discipline help us to develop newer product design. So, computer aided design softwares which are available, which are useful to develop 2-dimensional or 3-dimensional drawings of the product or the elements or the parts of a product. So, this is helpful for us to visualize the product in early stage of the development. Moreover, the computers are helping to carry out the simulations. So, simulations means analyzing or predicting the things in an virtual way by applying some analytical tools, by applying the mathematics, and by considering the knowledge or experience which is available, we are simulating the process. We are trying to predict the things beforehand, which are helpful to get certain guidelines in the planning, and based on that guidelines, based on the initial input, we can take certain decisions. That may be related to the production planning, that may be related to the product design. To plan the manufacturing activities include the materials and manufacturing resource planning, record keeping, market survey, and other sales related activities. During the study of the definition of mechatronics, we have seen that mechatronics is considered as a replacement to the mechanics by the electronics. So, to understand this definition, let us take a simple example. So, on your screen you can see a mechanical watch or a clock. Now, this mechanical watch, as you can see, there are a lot of components or parts. The construction is very complex, but nowadays these mechanical watch or the clocks are replaced with electronics clocks or watches. So, in electronic clock or watches, we are using quartz based technology. So, we will be seeing what is the meaning of this quartz based technology and how it is replacing the existing mechanical technology. But since last few years, we are getting more advanced watches and clocks. These more advanced watches and clocks do have a lot of sensor technologies associated, and with the addition of these sensors, the watches or clocks are become the smart devices. So, we can call this as a smart clock or smart watch. So, smart devices are there nowadays and we are using them regularly. Now, if you look at the mechanical watch, as you know, the mechanical watch doesn't require any battery. It does not have any electronic circuitry as well. So, entire operations are mechanical. So, how these operations are being carried out? So, the basic element of mechanical watch is the spring, and that spring is called as the mainspring. So, this is the mainspring. As you know, or you might have seen, we have to wind this spring by using a screw. So, we have to pull out the screw and then we are rotating the screw. That rotation of the screw will give the mechanical energy to the mainspring, and the spring stores the energy. Spring stores the mechanical energy. So, we have to periodically wind this mainspring. What this mainspring does? The mainspring operates a balanced wheel. This balance wheel is connected with a set of gears. This balanced wheel is oscillating. It moves back and forth, and these oscillations are driving a device that is called as escapement device. So, whatever the ticking sound that we get from mechanical watch is of this escapement device. So, what it does? The escapement device makes the watch to move forward by a small amount with each swing of the wheel. So, escapement device is making the movement of the watch or the hands of the watch by a small amount with each swing of the wheel. So, this moves the watch hands at a constant rate. That second hand is moving at a constant rate. Accordingly, the minute hand is moving and then the hour hand will move. The movement or the sweeping of these hands that we can see on the dial gauge. So, escapement device, its movement of hands, and then we are getting the display of time on the dial gauge. So, the operation is very simple, however, the construction of mechanical watch is very complex. As you can see on the screen, the mechanical watch has many gears, many pins, many screws, and all these are of very small size, meso size and micro size. So, manufacturing of such a small mechanical elements, it is very difficult task. It requires advanced machining processes, advanced manufacturing processes. Therefore, the cost associated with the mechanical watch is also quite high. Moreover, we are manufacturing them mechanically, so there may be certain imperfections associated with all these elements. So, due to this, the accuracy of these kind of mechanical watch is around 2 to 3 seconds per day. So, this error is attributed to the imperfections associated with the mechanical watch and the periodic the winding of the springs. If you miss the winding, then the watch will stop working, and again to restart the watch we have to wind it again, and to start from the previous time or to start with the previous locations of the hand. So, that may add to the error of these kind of watches. So, the cost is also high, manufacturing is also tedious or difficult. So, that is why the engineers or scientists they try to develop advanced technology, that is a quartz based technology. So, these newer watches are battery operated. So, on your screen you can see a typical quartz watch. So, these watches required a very small amount of electrical energy. As you can notice, your quartz watch, the battery may last long for few months, or in certain cases it may go for 1 or 2 years as well. So, the amount of electrical energy required is less, accuracy of these watches is high. So, how these watches work? They are working based upon the electromechanical concept. So, what is this electromechanical concept? So, the system of this quartz watch do have an electrical circuit, a battery and a set of gears, or I will call it as in general a mechanical system. So, this set of gears, they rotates the hands. So, hands are the second hand or minute hand or the hour hand, and these hands are getting rotated or they are sweeping on the dial gauge. If it is analog type of quartz watch, or if it is a digital type of quartz watch, then we are getting the digital display. So, how that we will see. Now, how these hands are getting rotated? So, we have to move or we have to have the mechanical motion of the set of gears. So, this set of gears will be operated by a electric motor, a micro or small electric motor. So, who operates this electrical motor? So, the electrical motor will be operated by the electric circuit. And how this electric circuit is getting operated? So, the electric circuit is being run by a crystal material that we call the quartz material. So, the quartz is nothing but a common mineral of earth. So, the quartz is common mineral and it has silica and oxygen. The quartz has a peculiar characteristic, and that peculiar characteristic is that these materials are piezoelectric materials. So, piezoelectricity, it is nothing but a coupling between mechanical and electrical state of the material. So, what exactly the meaning of the piezoelectricity? When a mechanical stress is applied on the quartz, it produces electricity, and this ability to convert the voltage into a mechanical stress is called piezoelectricity. This process is also carried out in a vice versa. If I apply a mechanical stress on this material, they produce electrical charges on their surfaces. So, this property is used in watches or clocks. So, we apply electrical energy to this tiny crystal. As we apply electrical energy to this tiny crystal, it vibrates at a very precise frequency, and that precise frequency is about 32768 times per second. So, when we apply electrical energy, it vibrates for 32,768 times precisely. Or if we have an electronic circuit which will count these vibrations, and when the counter reaches at 32768 the number, it can generate a pulse. So, what I am saying, we are applying electrical energy, the crystal will vibrate and we are counting the vibrations. So, when it reaches this number, then the electronic circuit will generate a pulse, a voltage pulse, and that voltage pulse will make a display on the screen if it is a digital watch, and that display is nothing but 1 second. If it is not a digital watch, that pulse will give energy to the motor. The motor will drive the gears, and these gears will drive the hands which are sweeping on the dial gauge. So, in this way we can generate number of pulses, and that pulses are giving us time on our display. It may be a digital display or the analog display. If you look at the construction of quartz watch, the construction is very simple. It has very less number of parts. As the number of parts are less, the manufacturing cost of these watches are also less. If you look at the construction, you can see here there is a battery and this is the quartz element. And in addition to that, there are very few parts which are shown over here. The accuracy of quartz technology is also comparatively high than the mechanical watch. So, the accuracy is around the 15 seconds per month. So, there may be a chance of having an error of 15 seconds per month. However, all the advanced watches, the accuracies are further improved, the errors are further reduced, say 3 to 4 seconds per month. So, the idea behind this all discussion is that the complex mechanical system of a mechanical watch can easily be replaced with a simple electronics based system. Of course, we are using mechanical parts here. However, we are taking help of the electronic circuitry, we are taking help of electrical energy together, and we are applying them on the mechanical systems, mechanisms and the machine systems. So, this is enhancing the efficiency of the system, it is reducing the cost of the system as well. So, that is nothing but the mechatronics. So, we are replacing the mechanics, we are replacing the spring system, the escapement device, many set of gears by using a simple tiny crystal and a set of electronic circuitry. So, nowadays we are getting the smart technologies and we are calling them as the smart watches. Needless to say, these smart watches are again mechatronics based watches. So, what are the features of these smart watches? So, we are adding the connection with internet, connection with outside world. So, that connection with internet gives access to the world, and this access is the potential capability of these smart watches. Smart watches are giving us message notifications, they are helping us for navigation through GPS technology. So, what is GPS? Global Positioning System technology. The smart watches are helping us to arrange our day to day activities. So, we can schedule our work, it may be meetings or any other work. So, this scheduling is again have an feature of alarms. So, the smart watches are giving alarms to us on regular basis. So, they do have the Bluetooth technology as well. So, this Bluetooth technology is helpful for sending the calls or to receive the message or to get connected with the available electronics devices around without the internet. So, this can be connected. As far as technological point of view, the smart watches has various sensors. So, what are the sensors it has? The first sensor it has accelerometers. So, accelerometers they measures the body movement. So, this measurement of body movement help us to track your steps and sleep patterns. So, based on tracking your steps and sleep pattern, these sensors are helping us to monitor your health conditions as well. Gyroscopes, the gyroscopes are measuring the rotation. So, if you turn your wrist, the phone display will wake up. The gyroscopes are measuring the rotation. So, as you rotate your wrist, the phone is getting on, the display is getting on. Third sensor, it has magnetometer, which enables to have the compass in your device, in your smart device. This compass is also helping to track the motions. In addition to these three sensors, in general the smart watches, they do have barometric pressure sensor for sensing the pressures and ambient temperature sensor. So, with this sensor technology, the watches are not only showing us the time, they are helping us to manage our day to day activities, they are helping us to maintain our health as well. What are the other mechatronics based systems as far as the manufacturing industry is concerned? In modern production houses or modern production systems, as I have told you in my previous lectures as well, CNC is the best and simple example of the mechatronics based system. So, computer numerical control based systems are giving the computer numerical control systems are boosting the productivity of the automated manufacturing systems. So, we can have a work table movement nowadays in the with a high level of precision. So, we can have the movement of the work tables with a resolution in microns. In addition to that, as I mentioned in my previous class, the mechatronic systems are helping the community or the society, particularly at domestic level, the washing machines, which are the intelligent washing machines. The mechatronics are helping us for conveyance, for movement. It may be a human being movement or commodities movement, or it may be movement in the industry or in a factory, maybe at a large scale or maybe at a small scale. So, we are using various automotives. With the use of the mechatronics, now the automobiles are become more safe and they are more comfortable. As you may be knowing that a lot of features are there in the modern automobiles or automotives. These are airbags, parking sensors, anti-theft electronic keys. The automobiles do have various comfort facilities, so air conditioners, and these air conditioners are also intelligent. Entertainment facilities and communication facilities. So, in addition to that, they do have nowadays the navigation facilities as well through GPS. So, mechatronics based systems are not only helping the manufacturing industry, they are helping the household domestics as well as in general the society. With this, we are concluding lecture 2. In summary, I would like to say we have studied the definition of mechatronics. We have seen various disciplines of mechatronics. Then we had an interesting example of a wristwatch and how mechatronics is helping to replace the mechanics involved in a typical mechanical watch. Then we have seen various mechatronics based systems which are used in the industry. Well, what will be in the next lecture, that is module 2 lecture 1. In the coming lecture we will be studying the definition of a system, what are the various building blocks of a mechatronics based system. We will study these building blocks in detail. Then we will take an example to know how can we develop an equivalent mechatronic based system for a typical mechanical system. With this, I thank you all.